Guys, see, there is something big, okay? Something big is coming in agriculture. And if we are not be careful, we are going to have a serious problem in Africa. And I was reading an article yesterday, okay? I read an article, and in this article, but I'm going to do a thorough research to be very much specific. But like if you are living around Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and all those other countries, please, and if you are following me, I please want you to comment on the comment section and tell me whether what I had is actually true or what I read was true or false. Okay. Now, I have come to realize from what I read on the internet that these parts of the world, there are companies, okay, that are being sponsored by some of these big firms to produce seeds, either these genetically modified seeds or these lab seeds, as I call them, or fertilizers. And when the given seed they are out, you can only plant them once. They are only used for one planting season, and that's all. When you harvest, you have to go back to the company where you bought the seeds and buy from them so that you can plant for the next season. So you have to buy from them literally. Okay, now, funnily, it didn't only stop there, okay? The most interesting part also is that you cannot share that seed because you have to take a patent right for share that seed. So you don't share the seed, neither you don't sell out the seed. And you don't plant the seed the next season. So if you have that seed, you plant it this season, you harvest it, you don't keep it. Okay, because like in Africa, our agriculture sector is customary and culturally based. Okay, like for example, in Africa here, from the days of our forefathers, there is that coordination, that relationship between farmers, wherein farmers will plant, they use part of the seed and also bank the seed for the next planting season. So when the next planting season comes, they will either share the seeds with friends and family members that want to farm, or they sell it into the market. They go to the market. Okay, like presently, I went to the market, I bought some corn seed. If you check my next video, you will see that we are planting corn. We are mixing the corn with the cassava. So they will go out there and buy some of this corn, for example, and then they plant it. So these have been a system that have been existing in Africa for a very long time, and we are okay with it because you either meet a family friend, and this family friend of a friend to a family friend will give you a seed. We have the community. We have a community that we care for each other. And now I have started seeing where the big ones, those who control the world economy and decide on who should be who or what should be what, are now investing heavily into agriculture. And not only that, but they are now coming with these seeds and they are forcing some of our government, okay? Interesting. Forcing the government to enact laws from selling the seed that you are going to buy from them, or replanting the seed the next season, or even saving the seed for any other purpose without having a license from them. So, which means there will come a time very soon, if we don't be careful, we as farmers, everything you are working for will start going to these scientific, genetic modified seed producers. Yeah, then we are now still going back into the circle of poverty. Remember, this happened years back in India. Go back and check history. There was a time in Asia wherein similar things like this happened. Okay, if you look at the Rockefeller Foundation, they came up with seeds that they were giving to Indians and all those things. As years goes by, there were a lot of suicides among farmers, because some farmers were not able to pay back, and some were not able to continue. Some sold their lands and some lose everything. Even the land itself was no longer adaptable to their own seeds, because when they plant this genetically modified seeds or this scientific seed, I will go back to that area and read properly, because even the guy who discovered or who developed the seeds those days, the early 90s, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, now later on, they learn on which some of these seeds were planted, and these fertilizers were used on. When you plant the local seeds, they will die. They will not do well. So please, I am appealing as a farmer from Sierra Leone, West Africa. I'm appealing to our government, our parastatals. Please, let us be careful. Do not tamper with our living. This is our survival. Here, this is where we survive. This is where we survive. Okay, some of us inherited some of this land. Some of us bought this land. Some of us listed this land. So please, if there is going to be any discussion that has to do with farmers, consult farmers before anything will be done. Otherwise, please do not bring seeds that tomorrow our next generation will suffer. Thank you.